For Blog 3, Make It Appealing, on the topic of whether or not technology is making us more or less culturally sensitive as a society, I chose to make the argument that technology does indeed make us more culturally sensitive. First off, because we have so much more access to people in other parts of the world through social media platforms than we have ever had before. This, in turn, humanizes those people. We can now see their struggles and what they're going through. For example, news of natural disasters in other areas of the world are much more known in the United States now. We sympathize with them. Technology makes us more cognizant of potential biases we have against other unfamiliar cultures, because they are now humanized because we can see them having the same habits as us online. We are also now able to see news from other countries and becoming more aware of the crises existing around the world. When we see fellow humans in a state of crisis and suffering, such as the loss being experienced right now by those affected by the earthquake and tsunami, we can all relate because of the human experience. The only way we know about this happening is through rapid communications that stem from technology, and without it, it is likely that not as many Americans would have the same sympathies for other nations as we do for our own. When we can share the images and reports of an incident, instantly it becomes so much more real for us on the other side of the world. Technology, as a whole, makes us more compassionate, sensitive, and connected human beings with the rest of the world. The final reason that I said technology makes us more culturally sensitive is that it has become a tool for immigrants to connect with natives of a new country and adjust to those new norms that they may not already be familiar with before coming here. I wrote this way in order to incorporate the means of persuasion, logos and pathos. Logos was employed through the logic and statistics that I used about how most users on Facebook are outside the United States and how it only makes sense that we would end up connecting with each other and communicating on that platform. Pathos connected to the example and source I gave in reference to natural disasters and our solidarity for them in recent years. My sources varied from statistical data to appeal to logos as well as pathos through the immigration example and the natural disasters. I can see the other side of the argument, and that maybe the internet allows for very isolated communities of hate speech, leading to cultural insensitivity rather than sensitivity, but I do not think that this is representative of technology as a whole. I think that the connections made on the internet that end up in positive interactions outweigh this as an issue, and that my argument stands strong regardless.